Hello everybody. I'm just trying to set up my phone here. Let's see if I can get you on my iPad. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I gotta lower this. It's been a long time since I've done a live. It's probably been about 3 years before I've done a live. Okay. So if you're here, say hello in the chat so I know who's here. So we'll give it a minute or two and see if anybody shows up. I see it says 2 people watching. Now it says 3. So hello, whoever's come in, like I said, come in, say hello so I know who's here. Thank you for joining me. And as the title says, we're going to create a 3-ring Halloween journal. I have been working on it for a good, I'll say a good couple of hours now today, because I just wanted to make sure everything was kind of started so I didn't have to try and figure out what I was doing and where I needed to go and all that fun stuff. So, but these are going to be the covers. I did the front cover, so at least you can kind of take a look and see what it looks like. And I'm just using cardboard. And what I did was I used Amazon paper. You know when you get the stuff from Amazon and you get the paper that comes along with the actual items that you order? Well, that's what this is. This was one of the different colors that I have received from my Amazon order a while ago. And it's that really, really nice brown color. I have one that's a green too, but I figured this would be good for Halloween. So, and also like vintage journals and stuff like that. So I brought that in, and that's what I made the cover from. And we're going to do the back cover. And basically what I did was I just scrunched it all up. Let me see if I can find what I did with the paper. Here it is. So here is the paper. So what I did was I scrunched it all out. So, and I measured it. I'll have to do a little bit of trimming. And then I marked where the holes are going to be, but needless to say, I'm going to need to fix that. And then basically what I do is I just take my bone folder and I want to make it so I actually know where the creases are, because I want them to be tight. Put you over there. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down here. Then put it on an angle. And then if I need to trim more off, we will trim more off. Let's do the other side. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna, I may do maybe one live a month, maybe. Let's see if anybody actually shows up. I know when I was in Dave's live earlier today, Leah had said that she might stop in, because I know it's 8 o'clock time in England. And now I have my windows open, so you're probably going to hear people around me, so. But if nobody shows up, it's no big deal. It's just like me shooting a regular video, so. Let's turn this side around. When I used to do my candle talk videos and stuff, not that I did that many of them, but when I used to do them when I lived in Connecticut, the one time I actually dressed in costume, so I was dressed up like a witch, which was fun. So basically I'm just trying to get what I want to look at, so it's not going to be completely too bulky that I'm not going to be able to really work with. So I see people pop in and then pop back out. I guess I'm not that interesting. Oh well. So what I do is I start on these sides here. And what I'm going to do is I am going to glue right up along the edge where this cardboard is going to be. And I'm just using art glitter glue here. And then I take my bone folder. And I try and even out the edges here. And then we're going to snip this off. Hello, if you showed up, say hello. Hello, everybody. What we're doing is we're making a 3-ring bound Halloween journal. I wanted to do something different for this journal. This is going to be actually using some of my own digitals that I created. I'm going to do another normal, like regular signatures and stuff like that journal with Dave's kit. I had to buy a new printer. Our laser printer kind of wasn't working, and then all of a sudden it decided it was going to work again. So I bought a Canon, and it's like a crafting type of printer. It comes pre-set with actually, I think they said 45 preset templates for scrapbook paper. So it already has images already preset into the actual printer itself, which I thought was pretty awesome. Okay. All right, so let's glue this down. So how is everybody? I made a couple of videos. I did a video the other day of making up a master board, and I did cut it up. I started to do a video for that, and then my husband came home, so I stopped because I had to cook. But I have them here, so once we get to that part, you know, I'll show you the pieces that I actually had cut up. And then I'll show you some of my digital pieces and stuff that I have. I did some fussy cutting earlier, only because, like I said, I didn't want you guys to have to sit and watch me fussy cut, because that's just a nightmare. I am not very good when it comes to fussy cutting at all. And if you hear barking, that is my German Shepherd. I have the door open for her because she likes to look out the screen. So no matter when somebody walks by, she'll start to bark. So and what I do is I just take my bone folder. Now this is going to be the inside, the part where the actual seam is. That'll be on the inside. So that won't be seen because that'll be covered up, so. Okay. Not too bad. And if you came in late, this is what the one I did before we came on. So that's what we're going to be doing here. And that's why I had scrunched up the paper, because I just wanted to take my distress inks and put it over this. So that's what we're going to do now. So let me grab my walnut stain here. Excuse the arms. I have inks and everything else here. All right, so I have my walnut stain. And then basically I'm just going to go like this very lightly. And I just want the raised edges to pick up the ink. And I'm just using the ink. I'm not using the oxide. And then I add a little bit of black, so we're going to add some black, because that's what I did on the other one. Get to it. Actually, you know what? Let's try this. I have aged mahogany. I want to see what this looks like. Oh, that's different. It definitely brought it down in tone. Oh, that's pretty cool. A little too light for me, but let me get the black. Again, watch. Sorry for my arm. I'm working in the office because if you happen to see my other video, my floor in my bedroom where I have my other desk, I have no idea. There's something growing underneath my floor. It literally raised completely up to the point where it's actually protruding up into like a mound where it's very, very hard to even walk. It's right in the area where you walk in the bedroom. And of course, it's right by where my desk is. Hey, Maureen. I am so glad to see somebody I know. Yeah, I'm hoping to do maybe one a month. I've been trying to watch stuff on how to grow your channels and stuff. I've had this channel for probably, what, 5 years now? If not even, nah, it's probably been about 5 years. And I was able to get to 1,000 subscribers, but the sad part was, I don't have the 4,000 watch hours. And they had said, if you want to do that, try and do a couple of live videos. So I said, you know what? I used to do lives years ago. So I said, you know what? Let me try and do one Saturday. Let me see if anybody shows up. And at least I know Maureen showed up. I'm not talking completely to myself. All right. All right, so these are going to be the covers. So now what I'm going to do, let me mark, and this is going to be, did I do the wrong side? No, I did the right side. I'm going to say figures. All right, so that is the outside. Make that the inside. Let me mark this. Get my Micron pen so I can make the holes in the same spot. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using these. I have 3 of these in black. And that's how I'm going to put everything together. So that's what we're in store for today. Thank you, Maureen, for showing up, and thank you for chatting. But like I was saying before, my floor in my bedroom yeah. Oh, thank you. And you know, it's I'm dying to know what's under there. I don't know if it's a tree. I swear to God, I have no idea what's underneath my floor. But it's the strangest thing I've ever seen. And I haven't contacted him yet because I want John to be around because we have 3 cats and we have our German Shepherd. Oh, this one's kind of hard. I don't know if I want to use that one. I'm not going to use that one. Let's find another one. And, but it's progressively gotten worse. I have so much furniture in my bedroom for crafting. That one's a little bit better. That I'm like, oh my God, if I have to move this stuff, I can't move it on my own, especially with my back and my issues. So I want John to kind of be around when we have to do this. I have no idea how long it's going to take them to do this, but we'll see. Now, I already did some signatures, like I said, while I was watching Dave, and I had the Discovery Channel on, and I was watching the new series, Haunted Scotland, with Chris Fleming, which I've been very, very excited to see. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. So it should lay flat. Oh, please. Oh, I know that, Maureen. When we moved from the other apartment, and it was just around the corner, and we had moved to this one, because it's a little bit bigger, that it has this office, which we kind of needed. Oh my God, I felt so bad for poor John, because we did most of it, he did it all on his own for the most part. The only thing he didn't do on his own was, we had to get one of the girls I used to work with, her husband was really nice, he's younger, and he was nice enough to actually have another guy that he worked with, and they came and moved like our big pieces of furniture, because there was no way that John was going to be able to do that, and I couldn't help him. So, all right, let me grab. Maureen, can you hear me okay? Because I don't have a microphone. I just want to make sure, because I'm shooting with my phone. Okay. So I used my distress stains. I have a whole bunch of them over here. And what I did was I had cut this out for the front cover. So I'm going to use that as a base for the front cover. Now I have these wallpapers from Tim Holtz. I wish I had multiples, but they're really Christmas, but I thought they went pretty well with this color. So I just have to figure out what I want to put on the inside, because needless to say, they're going to be different, because I can't. Oh boy, I'm on the TV. Hoo-hoo. So I don't know if I want to go with the wood, or if I want to go with the reds for the Halloween. This one kind of just blends right in. So that's why I'm like, I don't think I should probably do the red. I'm thinking maybe I should do the brown. What do you think, Maureen? You think the brown or the red? Here, I'll put both of them out again. Definitely not the green. We're not doing the green. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Okay. All right. I know Leah had said she might join. She had asked because I had said I was going to go live. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as my template. And how you doing, Maureen? I haven't seen you on one of Dave's lives in a while, but then again, I'm not always there myself, so I tend to, I'm up all hours of the night, unfortunately, and oh, that I can't see at all. Let me use this one maybe. And so I don't actually fall asleep until like 3 o'clock in the morning, usually. That's better. And then this morning, Since you're now, I find it difficult to get. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Well, that's more important, Maureen. Definitely more important. That's for sure. Yeah, I know. Sundays I thought were a lot easier, but yeah, I understand where he's coming from. You know, and you got to do what's best for you. You know. Have you been, Maureen? Have you been working with Dave's Digitals? Let me get my cut pad here. Okay. Oh, I agree. I agree, Maureen. I totally agree. Family always does come first. I agree completely. So how are things over in the UK? I was totally in front of the TV the whole entire time watching all the proceedings and, well, not proceedings, but everything that was going on with the funeral for the Queen. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Apothecary set. And the new one that he just showed us last night. I can't think of the name off the top of my head now. But I'm gonna use bits and pieces of that, and then I'm gonna do another journal. So I figured, you know, ah, shoot, I moved. Oh well. Let me try and straighten this out. I can't talk and do things at the same time. Okay. Yeah, he showed it last night in the chat. So, yeah, I thought it was nice. It's very different, which is fine. I'm just curious to see how he did those bottles in that one set. I thought that was interesting. So I don't know if he had bottles like that and took pictures of them and then altered them. I'm gonna have to ask him, but I was just curious because it looks like he did a really good job. So I've been trying to get together their stuff that I'm going to be sending them out. I was able to finally, because I'm going to do what do they call it? Oh, a Happy Meal. And so I've been trying, I separated the stuff, and now I got to figure out what size box to put the stuff in, because I have a lot of stuff to send both him and Brian, because I'm going to send Brian's to Brian's house, because I had bought one of Brian's journals. So I have Brian's address, and then I had asked Dave a while ago for his address, so I have his address. But I'm trying to use like the Amazon boxes, and no matter what I do, I know it's going to be expensive to send from America, but you know, not worried so much about that. I just want to make sure the stuff is going to fit, because like I said, I have a lot of stuff. Oh, that's it, Elixir, that's right. I have a lot of stuff that I'm sending, because I have so much stuff, and plus I've been collecting stuff for them, like Tim Holtz and stuff like that. So, because I was trying to buy like Tim Holtz stuff when it was on sale, because I know how hard it is for you guys to get Tim Holtz. So, okay, so let's put these on the inside. Put that one here. No, you know what? I think I'm gonna put that one here. We'll put this one on the back. Let me ink these up. Yeah, I know. What isn't expensive, Maureen? Oh, and I'm hoping to go back to work. I'm hoping that I'll be able to stand for a longer period of time. I have to go and see the pain management people on Wednesday, but since I'm still not diagnosed, you know I have, the orthopedist told me I have, after my MRI that time when they found the fat deposits located in my spinal canal, he said I have the classic case of spinal stenosis. But I'm thinking if they can give me, I don't know if it's a shot in the back that you get or what it is, and just so that I'm able to stand and walk for longer periods of time so I can actually go and find another job again, because needless to say I was let go from my job, which I kind of knew was going to happen, but you know, they were really, really good to me. And I was able to do temporary disability through them. And then also too, I've been doing, been trying to do all the paperwork and stuff I need to do for the long-term disability through the company. So the woman's been helping me with that. So I had to go through and do a long form and all this stuff on the computer for doing disability through our government. And that's always fun. And she said the reason why she needs me to do that is because I guess if you're approved for it through the government, what happens is, hey Leah, thank you for joining. I'm so happy you're here. Yeah, no, I know. But the problem is with this country, it is so expensive for insurance or just to even go to a doctor. You know, I mean, you have a deductible, but then if you go into the hospital or, you know, you're talking like 5, 6, 7, 8, depending upon what kind of insurance you have, medical insurance, you have to pay out of pocket anywhere sometimes up to $10,000. Who's got that kind of money? I know we don't. You know, and the same thing is like with the dentist and stuff too, because I had a root canal done years ago, and it's just the dentists are even worse than the regular doctors. Oh my God, because the insurance is horrible. I said, I wish I would have known this when I was growing up. I would have went to school to become a dentist. The money that they make. Leah, what I'm doing is I am making a 3-ring Halloween journal. So this is the front cover, the back cover. And what I did was I took Amazon packaging, scrunched it up, used my distress inks. I used the walnut stain. I used black soot and aged mahogany. And just went over it to get this look. And then I have these Tim Holtz wallpapers that are actually Christmas. And I said, you know what? I said, they have some wood pieces. There's some pieces that I can use for the inside covers, which most of it's going to get covered anyway, because I'm probably going to put pockets on it anyway. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm working on here. And this one I'm going to be using the few digitals that I have. I've been working on digitals. And I had to get a new printer. My printer had died. It had died for like a day or two. And we have a laser printer. And so basically, when I went to go print stuff, it wasn't printing. John tried doing it. It wouldn't print for him. So we were like, all right, I guess it's time to buy another printer. So I went and looked and I found, what was it? A Canon. And it's a crafter's printer. John's got to set it up. So it's not actually up yet. It's sitting in the box. It just came yesterday. So he's off on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. So he'll probably put it together on Monday because I have to go to the doctor on Wednesday. And I need to see about contacting somebody to come fix my floor in my bedroom to see what's growing underneath my floor. As long as Godzilla doesn't pop up. I'm just afraid because I know the woman who I used to be pretty friendly with, who just moved, she said there were people that were having issues with mold. And I'm like, oh my God, that can't possibly be mold. It is too bad. It's the whole entire, almost the whole entire length of the floor in the bedroom. Yeah. No, I don't think you want to be underneath that. Oh, cool. Oh, you have, so do you like the Canon? We used to have a Canon. We used to have a Canon laser printer when we lived in Connecticut. All right. So, Leah, I don't know if you saw this. This was, I had done distress stains. I have all the sprays and stuff. And what I did was, and mica sprays, and what I did was I took a couple of different colors. And I'm going to use that on the front cover as my base. I just don't know if I'm probably going to put lace or something underneath there, so I'm not going to put this down yet. But the other thing I did too, let me read you guys, what do we got here? Yeah, I saw that you put about 2 tooth extractions. Those are horrible. Yeah, I have 3 broken teeth in my mouth, and they're like all molars and stuff. But I have a black tooth in the front, hence the reason why I like never smile, because it was what was it? It was a root canal that I had done. We lived in New York, so you're probably looking at well over 12 years ago that I had done, and now I think it's getting loose because I never had the crown. So I don't know if I cannot afford to lose a front tooth. Yeah, so I'm like, I don't have the money. We don't have the money for me to have to go and have my tooth done. So I'm petrified at the dentist, to be quite honest with you. That's why I don't go to the dentist. I was told years ago when I was young that I have very, very good teeth. Needless to say, I don't have good teeth now. I actually had braces twice. Now, let me show you guys what I did before you guys showed up. So what I did was, I have a whole bunch of Halloween papers. Like, I have like all these paper pads that are old. I don't even know. Does it even have a date on them? I don't think they do. No, probably not. But I have this one, Mischief Manor. Then I have this one, which was Mystic Moon. And then I have this. I have no idea where I bought this. It's Crafter. Oh, you know, Crafter Square. This was Dollar Tree. Wow. Because I'm not doing a real spooky one. And then this is Tim Holtz paper that I have. And I figured this would be good to throw in when I'm putting pieces together. And then I had a whole bunch of these I've had for years. And they're the little, I don't have centimeters on here, guys, so let me see. It's 6, they're 6 by 6. And what I did was I went and I punched the holes and stuff in them, so I wanted them to go in different spots. Oh my God, you're supposed to have 5 root canals? Oh my God, I would die. Wow. Yeah, Maureen, it seems like we get a lot of stuff here in the States that you guys don't get, which I guess is a good thing for us. Not so good for you, but, you know, I don't know. I mean, I try to stay out of the stores now. Plus, I haven't really been to stores because of the fact that I have a hard time walking and stuff. I have to walk like with a cart and stuff. But these are the papers that I poked holes and stuff in. And then what I did was I took some of the sprays and sprayed on the inside of them so that they all weren't like stark white. Well, that's why I was trying to collect stuff for Brian and for Dave, because I know Brian had said too it was hard for him to get affordable lace and stuff. So what I was doing was trying to, you know, save pieces of lace and stuff to send to him too. But yeah, this is what we're gonna put in there. I don't know. I did measure them and I know they fit. So we should be okay for these. But let me see here. Where are grab these here. This is what I was using when I was doing the stains. But I had done these papers too. Wow, good for you. Yeah, do it while you're young, Leah, because once you get older, forget it. It just gets worse. Your teeth will get worse. Like I said, I had good teeth at one point in time in my life. And because I was always petrified to go, and either that or it was just so expensive that I don't know, I just never wanted to be bothered. So these are the papers that we're going to work with, I think. I really didn't have a lot in the way of fabric, which surprises me, but I really didn't have a lot. Let me grab this stuff. So these are things that I had fuss cut out. Let me put it on a piece of paper so you can actually see it maybe. So I was cutting these out during Dave's live. And these are some of my digitals. These are kind of small. I have a whole bunch of these round pieces that I cut out. And then I have these these that are my digitals. I'm going to back them on something else so they're a little bit more sturdy. Then the master boards that I did is these. This was a bookmark that I covered in Amazon wrapping paper. Yeah, I'm sure. I know. We here in America, I don't think realize how lucky we actually have it, to be quite honest with you. Because we have so much. That's why when we left Connecticut, it was very hard because with the town that we lived in, we had everything. We had 4 supermarkets, 5 supermarkets. I had, within a 10-15 minute commute, I had a Michael's, I had a Joann's, I had an AC Moore, and what else did I have? So those last 3, those are craft type places. AC Moore now closed. They're no longer in business. But we had everything right in our location. It was amazing. And that was like in New England. So let me put these off to the side. Then I'll show you what the pieces I cut up here. I don't know how much we're going to get done, but I figured I'll come on here for at least a good hour, hour and a half. Yes. Yes, Maureen, they're mine. I don't have them in the shop yet, to be quite honest with you. I kind of almost just finished them, so they'll probably be in the shop for the beginning of October, just like I have candles and stuff I have to make. So here are some of the masterboard pieces that I had been working on. I cut them up, so I made them into a couple of tags, some journaling cards, and all I did was I added a couple of little Halloween pieces on. I figured most likely what I'm going to end up doing is adding more onto them, but we'll see. But that's what I got out of the 2 master boards. So those are going to be incorporated into here too. Yeah, I know. Leah, don't get stressed out. Just do what you can do. You know, craft. I tell this to myself all the time. Crafting is supposed to be something that you enjoy doing. Don't let it stress you out. You know, like for me, it's like I would be sitting there in front of the TV and I'm like, oh, you know, I should really be trying to do something. And I'm like, I'm not going to stress myself out. If I don't feel like crafting, or if I physically can't, I'm not going to get myself all stressed out for no reasons whatsoever. So, all right. So I guess we'll try and put these pieces together. So let's put these in here. And then I have a bunch of things here, a lot of which are Tim Holtz stuff. I have some stuff that is still left over from a journal I made a couple of years ago. And it was from Louisa Heinzel. All right, let me get these together. Let's try and put these together here. Put this off to the side. So what do we want in the front? I think I'll do this. Now I'm curious to see how this is going to work, because I left this like this. So I'm going to see if this will work. Let's try this here. Uh-oh. Did I not do this right, or is this the back? Hold on. that should be the front. Oh man, I'm gonna have to fix this one. Oh wait, duh. There we go. Oh my god. I'm like, I swear I measured these. Is this gonna work? I hope so. Yeah, that should fit. Okay. I started to panic. I'm like, don't tell me these don't fit. Okay. All right, what else we got here? Let's do this one next. This one I had for up here, I think. Or did I have this one for the bottom? And I figured if I have to cut them, I'll cut them. Oh, this one goes towards the top. Yep, it goes like that. Bear with me while I figure out what goes where here. Let me throw in one of these. I know. It takes me a minute, Maureen. You should see when I'm doing this on my own. I get so frustrated. I'm like, I swear I just measured that. How does it not fit? Usually because I've done it the wrong way. Why did I not cut a hole in that one? That one I got to work on. The struggle is real. Uh-oh. What'd I do now? Good grief. This is harder than doing a regular journal. Well, if I have to only put two, I'll put two. I figured I'd make it easy on myself. Yeah, right. Uh-oh. My upstairs neighbors are home, so you're probably going to hear them. Yeah, we're just going to do that. Let's try this one. The other thing that's hard too is this is kind of like falling to the side here. Wow, yeah, wow. Good grief, Leslie. I really have these off, don't I? Yeah, because that wouldn't fit there either. I have larger rings too. Turn the page the other way, top to bottom. Like this. that's definitely not right. Because I knew the bottom part was closer. You know what? Let me do this way. Hold on a second. I'll have to adjust them as I go, but because that's definitely not how I wanted it to be. Yep, that's exactly why. Plus they're black too, which isn't helping matters any either. Well, like I said, I'll have to adjust them when I'm off camera. Won't be the last time I've had to fix stuff, believe me. Yeah, I totally have those way off. I don't know how that happened. Wow. If I have to punch holes again, I'll punch holes again. I look at it this way, that's what washi tape's for. I usually then cover stuff up with washi tape. Let me put this one here. People who don't know me are probably like, oh my God, what is this girl trying to do? Yeah, I know. Okay. This is the last one. And then the other pages the other pages I'm going to work on, needless to say, when I'm off camera, because those are going to be harder for me. And now I got to somehow figure this whole mess out here. Now let me see if any of these will go on. Nope. Wow. None of them. Boy, was I well off. Holy moly. Alright, let's just take this one off. I'll have to readjust these. And then I'll have to cut these down to size. And then I want to incorporate those bigger pieces into the middle, because as you can see, these kind of look like they're a little short. Boy, I'm so glad I did all this work off camera. I don't know why I bothered. It ended up becoming a mess anyway. All right, let me throw this one in here. But I think you catch the drift of what I'm trying to do here, right? Yeah, I'm going to try and put this on. I really need my glasses. I can't see. There's one. There's two. Hopefully this will work. Because if I have to readjust this, I'm going to be really upset. And I think I'm going to have to. Wow, really, Leslie? Oh, this is frustrating. don't even tell me that. I did these wrong. That's my problem. It should go like that. All right, let's see something here. I know. Like I said, it's just I get frustrated very easily when I'm trying to work on something and then it just doesn't end up being the way I sat and planned it out. But like I've said, when it comes to me crafting, things happen for a reason. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm not going to frustrate you guys with this because I know I'll get frustrated really easy. I'm going to have to fill these pages. So I think what I'm going to do is we'll work on maybe one of the pages here. So, or maybe what we'll do, let me not work on the cover because I may have to fix the cover. I don't know. Let's just work on some of these pages here because what time is it? It's already an hour into this already. Holy moly. So what we'll do, we'll stay on till for like another half an hour and I'll let everybody go. Thank you. Yeah, no, I know. All right. So this should be the bottom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Just so I know. That's how I know the top. Okay, so let's see what I have here. I have all this paper. Now the other thing I have too is I have this book. It's Better Homes and Gardens. I have had this for I don't know how many years. These are some of my digitals that I've been working on. So I'll show you these real quick. This isn't all of them. This is just some of them that I printed out. So this is the black and white one. I have one that's in purple. Yeah, I know. Then this is like a tie-dyed one that I have. And then this one is blacks and oranges and a little bit of tan. And then this is purples, yellows. Well, I don't know if it's yellow. It's more like a tan. And orange, purple, and like a blackish color. And then I have orange with black ink spots. And then I have like a tan worn wallpaper one. And then this one is like a square with different pieces together. And then this one is May Your Days Be Scary and Bright. And that's just in blacks and grays. But like I said, I have a whole bunch more that I had been working on, so we're going to see about using these too, I think. So what do we do? Let's use this one. But I have this book, and I marked off some of the spots, and it gives you all these different, this was from like 2000. It gives you all these different types of things that you can make for Halloween parties. So I figured these might be good to just put inside of, you know, pockets and stuff like that. And then if anybody was like interested in actually making the actual item, it would actually be, you would have the, like, these are mixes that people can make for parties. And you have cupcakes, cookie treats, a spooky house, a wreath, candle holders, and then you have all these different recipes and stuff. So I want to try and incorporate that into there too, so we'll see. But let's see, let me try and work on this real quick. Take these down. Yeah, I've seen other people do some stuff like that, and I was like, you know what? I know I have some of those types of books. And I was like, oh, I found the one. I said, let me see if I can like pull them apart and see about keeping them together so that, you know, if somebody buys the journal and they want to be able to make the items, at least they can still, you know, make the items because it'll be fully intact. Well, that's what I'm hoping, at least. I don't remember who I saw do that, to be honest with you. I watch so many different people, I never know anymore. Oh, that works perfectly. I did them on thin, regular paper, so this was before the laser printer wasn't working. Let's put it that way. Okay. Get a tear ruler. Now the other thing with that printer is that it takes, you can print 12 by 12 papers on it too. I have paper that I bought that's 11 by 17. So I was like, ooh, that's going to be cool to actually be able to print stuff that big. Especially like some of the pieces that I'm trying to create and stuff, I'm trying to do 12 by 12s. Right now, most of them are 8.5 by, I think it's 8.5 by 11, whatever letter size is, 8.5 by 11. And Leah, I haven't forgotten about you, honey. I have your, I still have your address. So I have stuff put off to the side to send you to. So when I get, I'm probably going to mail all your stuff out at the same time, most likely. The problem is, like I said, I'm very picky when I mail stuff out, especially like when I have to send out stuff for when people buy my stuff, like my candles and all that other stuff. I'm very picky with the way, yes, you gave it to me. How I send it out, because I want everything to be like put together nicely. I just don't throw stuff in a box and there you go. So that's my thing. All right, now I have some of these papers see if I can cut this down a little bit. Yeah, no. No jumping on a plane for me. No plane. Kudos to people that do lives all the time, I'll tell you. It's not easy doing a live. See, when I did my lives way back when, I wasn't creating stuff either. I was just talking for the most part. Because I was talking about candle stuff. Let's see, what can we put behind this cutie pie? Let's see here. Do I want to use this? The other thing I have a lot of too, if you guys ever want to see my collection of antique books, I have collected, oh God, I don't even know how many books I have. A lot, to be quite honest with you. What I do is, I mean, I'm not doing it anymore because I just have so many of them. Oh yeah, I think that's cute. And then I'll use some ribbon. I would buy them off of eBay, and I try to use them in my junk journals and stuff. There are some that I've actually come across where they've become kind of very, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for, special to me, and I'm like, I really don't think I could part with them. Hence the reason why I don't think I could use them in a journal. I have no idea where anything went. I guess I'm not inking. I can't figure out where I put my stuff. Alright, let's just put this down. Yeah, I know. I was on that one that you did, Leah. I feel like she looks like she should be holding something in her hand, but I don't have anything to put in her hand. Oh, you know what I can do? Oh, I just thought of something. I have this black string, and I have these round pieces. I can make it into a balloon. Let me see here. Make a flag. So, the concert horns. We have little candies. I have candy corn. I have maybe the pumpkin. I think that's kind of cute. What do you think? The pumpkin? I think that's cute. And then, like I said, I have this, but you know what? I have underneath my desk, I have all this stuff. Maybe this one. have that and I have this. Let's see. What are we better off with? That one or that one? I think the orange and the black. I think that would be cuter. And then I'll have that attached here. Oh, I think that's cute. All right, let's try this. Okay, throw you off to the side here. This down here. Where is my silicone thing? Sounds like they're bowling upstairs. Well, that's kind of cute. Let me see if I can glue this down over here. This is the other thing too, is I'm not used to, that's why like when I make my videos and stuff, I have a hard time because I concentrate and I don't talk. So that's kind of cute. And then I'll have to put words and stuff there. I didn't cut out. Oh wait, or do I? Wait, I have words. Hold on. Let me see what I got here. We have ghost. We have magical. Apothecary, conjurer, monster, spell. Spellcraft, witchcraft, ritual, wizard, dragon. I think I'm going to just go with the magical. I wish I could figure out what I did with. Let me use this. I found it. You put things off to the side, it's like, all right, what'd I do with it? I'm just using walnut stain. You know what? Let me put something underneath it. Let me put this like this. And then I'll cut it out. And then I have some of this. Let me see. These are the cobwebs that I bought from the Dollar Tree. then I can pull those apart. Okay, let me try and put this in here. This thing has been a lifesaver. This silicone, I don't end up getting glue all over me for the most part anymore. All right, let's try that. Put you like that. Let me pull some of this out. I think I want some more under there. I feel like I'm stuffing a stuffed animal. Oh, you have the same brush? Yeah, I had gotten these on Amazon. I had bought, it came with these silicone mats that I have. And I use them for my candles when I'm making candles and stuff. Because then when the wax, you know, when I'm working with the wax, if it melts, it goes onto the silicone, and it is so much easier to just remove from silicone. That's kind of cute. Oh, yeah, I think that's probably what they're meant for, but mine came with the, with those silicone mats. All right, well, I think that's pretty cute for the cover. Let's see. Let's do, we'll do one more. Let's do another one. Let me see here. Put you off to the side to dry. Let's do Gabby. Let's do the striped one. Let's do this one. This one, I think I'm going to do this one. Put you off to the side. Get this out. Yeah, she's a German Shepherd. She, John works for a company that breeds and also trains seeing eye dogs. So she came from that company. She unfortunately had, I guess, not passed her training for whatever reason. And what they do is when dogs don't pass to go to students, they then adopt them out to, usually the first people who get to choose from the dogs for adoption are the people that donate like a lot of money, like the prestigious people who, you know, give them a lot of money for their cause. and to help with everything that goes on there, because they train students and everything there too. But yeah, she's our Gabrielle. She's our third German Shepherd. Yeah, she's our third. We had, John had a German Shepherd when I met him. Her name was Schatzi, and she passed away when we were in Connecticut. She was 14 and a half. So she lived a really long life. And then we had two other dogs. Benjamin and Chino were both from shelters. Chino, who was pretty much my baby, he was a mixture of I want to say Brittany Spaniel, Border Collie, something like that. And he was deformed, meaning like he had a crooked jaw. He actually came from Puerto Rico. And I'll tell you, it was just amazing, because at first I didn't want him. How horrible does that sound? I was like, oh, I don't, we had to give him medicine and stuff for his eyes, because he had ingrown eyelashes, and he had a crooked jaw. The poor baby. He was such a good dog. Unfortunately, he had a heart murmur. He passed away from a heart condition when we lived in Connecticut, and it literally broke my heart. Now, Ben they were both males. Ben, again, him and Chino came from the same place about maybe a year apart, from a shelter in Connecticut that we used to always go to. And, a couple of our cats and stuff had come from that same shelter. And so Ben was a Australian, what was he? I can't think of what he was now. How sad is that? It wasn't an Australian Shepherd. I love Boston Terriers. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, there's, when I was young, on my father's side of the family, I think it was his uncle or something like that, and they used to raise Doberman Pinschers. And one time, the one and only time I think that we had gone to visit them, it was like a red, he was like a red Doberman Pinscher, so he had like the red coloring, started chasing me around the house. And I'll tell you, I was petrified of Doberman Pinschers. Did I ever think I was going to own dogs? Probably not, but, I really can't see myself being without them anymore, to be quite honest with you. We always have, one, and it was hard because when you live in an apartment complex, a lot of places don't accept dogs, so that makes it hard when you like to have animals. They've gotten a lot better with cats and stuff, but all right, let's see what can we do with this one. we're going to use the same stuff here. See, I never had really, I had a bird when I was younger, and then I ended up finally with a cat. Well, we had 2 cats, and my mother never really wanted animals, so that was always hard. But I think it was my father who really was the one who said, you know what, we're going to get a dog, or no, not a dog, a cat. And she ended up being the one who like was so in love with Brandon. It was hysterical. Let me see if there's anything that's going to fit in there first off. I may have to make something small specifically for that. Let me cut this in half. Everybody pretty much here. There's very few people that don't have either dogs or cats here. I used to live, when I was younger, I used to live in this apartment complex many, many years ago in my single days. And so when I came back to New Jersey, I was like, well, you know what, let's see about coming back here. And this is where we ended up. But it's nice because we're 20 minutes from Pennsylvania. So we're not all that far from Pennsylvania. And then if you drive about, one thing about New Jersey that's really nice is you're pretty much close to just about everything. If you drive about, if you go to the first Jersey Shore point, I'm going to say it's probably about 2.5 hours from here, most likely. So we have the shore, we have the mountains, lots of farmland, a lot of farmland up this way. So I'll have to make something for this. So that's kind of cute. Where is, that'll fit in here. Oh, you know what? I could use that. Let me cut that down. Oh, that'll work. Especially if you're home too, Leah. A dog, yeah, I agree with Maureen. A dog would be good for you. Even if it's a small dog. Doesn't have to be a big dog. Thanks, my tie-dyed page. Yeah, I've been working on the Procreate. Yesterday, I was supposed to make candles. I ended up spending pretty much all day watching Procreate videos because I'm trying to learn the system, because there's so much to learn on Procreate. I sat there in amazement going, oh my gosh, I can't believe how much stuff there is on this program. Let me see, where did I put? I know I wanted to use this. I have these washi tapes. And it's all tarot. Which I thought was cool. We're going to put the Magician on there. Oh, let's see. What do we want to do with you? Then the other thing I'm going to try and do is I'm trying to make, I coffee dyed all this paper and I bought all these different types of tickets and inventory tags and stuff like that. I want to put them into bundles and sell them on my Etsy shop. Like these are index cards. I have these little tickets. So I'm thinking if I use 2 of those. Let's see if this will work. I'm going to finish this up and then we're going to head out of here. Because then my husband will be coming home soon from work. It's a little wide. Yeah, I had picked these up from Amazon in the hopes of, like I said, I wanted to, you know, sell them. I picked up a bunch of stuff and I want to start putting kits together to try and sell for money. Because with me not working, you know, it's not been easy. I mean, like I said, at least I'm getting disability, but our lease is up for November, and of course the rent is going to go up around $100 a month. Times that by 12 months, that's a lot of money. A lot of money. And New Jersey is not cheap to live in. At all. To say the least. Oh, let's see, what else can we use here? These are too big to use. I have to try and find little pieces. Oh wait, I have one. Here she is. I have a little witch. Can I put her on here? I just want her to stand out. That should work. Alright, let's try that. Let's get her down. So is this time good on a Saturday for you guys to like come and join me on my lives? Because I figured, I was thinking about Sunday, but I watch football and it's football season. So that's why I decided on a Saturday. I said, well, let me do it at least after Dave. Because I figured the people that are going to watch me are the people that watch Dave, so. Let me get. That should go. Which one do I want to use? Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this one. Let's try this. I would love to know what the people upstairs are actually doing. I know they had put in like an air conditioner, because we found that out because the we ended up with a wet spot in our ceiling because they didn't empty the thing for the air conditioner. And so I had to have the maintenance people come. It sounds like a washing machine. I'm just trying to figure out what they're doing upstairs. Because it is so loud, you have to hear what's going on. Oh, my husband's already saying, hey, hey. Yeah, it stopped now, figures. And then I'm going to put a little tab on this. Let me do. Just do this. And then we're going to head out of here because, like I said, my husband's texting me and whatever else too. Then I got to go figure out what I did wrong with the pages. I got to go finagle all that tonight. He just remembered. He goes, oh, that's right, live. I told him I was doing a live. Oh, let's see. We have this. You don't want me to leave, Leah? Put this here. That on that side, and then what can I use on that side? We use the same thing. It was fun when I came back to New Jersey. I pretty much I had no room to carry anything from Connecticut. So a lot of my crafting supplies, jewelry making supplies, all that stuff either got sold or I just left it in Connecticut. So when I came here, I had like no craft supplies. The amount of craft supplies I have now, after just a couple of years, I'm like amazed. How much I've accumulated. Alright, so that's kind of cute. And then there's place to journal on the back there. Oh, you know what they might be doing? I know what it might be. Shredding. I bet you any money they're shredding. They have because we have a shredder too. Now that I'm thinking about it, it could be a shredder. Well, that's kind of cute. So what do you guys think? You think that's cute? I'm probably going to add stuff to the sides and stuff, but I have to figure out this whole attaching it, so. But that's pretty much it. I think that's all I'm going to have time for today. So we have that one, and we have that one. And then we have the covers. So those are cute. So it's a start. Here, I'll show you, especially Leah, I know you're here. Let me see where I put it. So here is the London journal, or England journal. It's not completed, it's almost done. So what I did was, I'm going to put flowers, I think, here, because you have the little hole from the piece here. So I'm going to put flowers, but I have to get more flowers that'll actually work there. So I got to figure out, I want to cover that little hole. And then what I did was I put the string here, and then I'm going to put, see, like I have flowers on this. I'm probably going to try and do the same thing. I'm going to have flowers. Then I have a tag here, which it wasn't stuck the last time I was in here. There we go. So I have a tag that I made here. So that goes in here. And then that's just one of the pictures from one of my books. And then I have another tag within another tag. So I have a tag, and then I have writing space on the back here. And if you notice, it has this paper that I had bought a long time ago. It has all different places within the country. So I'm trying to pertain it just to like the United Kingdom, like England, not Wales and stuff like that. So I cut them into pieces and I put them around inside the journal. And this is a flip up. Then I have word rummy, and then I have like a bingo card in this pocket. And this is going to be for the giveaway for the 1,500 subscriber. It is Amy. How is Amy? My buddy from Connecticut. I miss you like you do not believe. Just like I miss Connecticut. How are you, Amy? And then I have a stamp, needless to say, with the Queen. Trust me, we would like to come back. You have no idea. And according to what I know, the house is still there and it's not occupied. So, and then we have a little piece here. We miss Connecticut horribly. You have no idea. But John likes his job here, so I don't think Connecticut is in our neck of the woods anymore, to be honest with you. And then we have this envelope, and then I have a card that people could journal on here. This has got the Isle of Wight. Then I have this stretchy band here, and then I have this card here that goes in there. Yeah, I know. I saw that you had moved. I can't even imagine what that property looks like. Oh my God. Yeah, we are back. We're remarried again. Yeah. And then I made this belly band on here, and then I made a little card that goes underneath it, and then that goes in here. I might, Leah, only because I asked Dave if he would be sweet enough to see about getting me newspapers and magazines and stuff during that time. I know he wasn't able to get a lot, but that's kind of what I was hoping to do with whatever I was able to get from whatever he could get me. And then we have these in the middle, and then these I have to decorate. This one is Coventry, and this one has the Tower of London. And then we have Big Ben, and then we have another envelope. And I have a card here. And then I have another piece here. And then I have another one in here that could be journaled on. And then on the back, Amy, your little puppy is absolutely adorable. We were talking about puppies earlier, because we have a German Shepherd now again. And then I put this gentleman on here, because this is stretchy. Then this actually came from Angela from the Shrods. If you guys know her, she goes into Dave's lives. She had sent me this when she had sent me the wallpapers. So I said I was going to use it. I thought it was a perfect fit for this. I just added some lace and put Leicester. Then I have to do a piece for here. I have to do one for here. I have this one. Then I have this piece that I did, and it is an envelope, and I have to do stuff here yet, but I have this card in here. And then I have this here, and this was wallpaper. And then I can put something in here too, so I just haven't done any of that yet. And then I could put something in here too, so. And then I have this flip out, and then this is the back page. And that's Warwick Castle. And that's it. So that is the London, England journal. So Leah, I know you were, thank you, Amy. You were interested in seeing that, so I said, let me show that to you. So that's it. That's all we're going to do for today. It's been about 2 hours. Thank you, Leah. Yeah, I wanted to do a journal that was all black and white. I mean, there's a little bit of color in there, but for the most part, it's mostly black and white. So, but thank you for stopping in, Amy and Maureen and Leah. I truly appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to try and do one at least maybe once a month, and maybe I'll stick with the 3 o'clock. You know, I think 3 o'clock is probably a halfway decent time because John usually gets home between 6 and 6:30-ish, somewhere around there. So at least that gives me time to do whatever I have to do. So, but thank you, everybody who has shown up, even people if you've not chatted, but you're in here. Thank you so very much for showing up. I truly appreciate it. And please, if you can, give this video a like. And thank you all for joining me. So I will see you all on my next video and or on Dave's next live stream. So take care, everybody. And again, thank you all for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Let me see if I can figure out what I did wrong with having to bind this book. But talk to you all soon. Bye.